The lying leg curl. Now, a great exercise for developing the hamstrings in isolation. So the hamstrings will work over two joints. They will extend the hip and they will flex the knee. So as an important part of knee integrity and knee strength with the strength ratio between quads and hamstrings, this is an important exercise to do. So how we set up is quite simple. One thing that we want to make sure we do is that we set up the knees in the right position. So the machine has basically a fulcrum, has a point where it actually pivots, and we need to ensure that the knees line up with that. So I can see that Harry's knee is right on the edge here, which lines up perfectly with the axis of rotation of the machine. His feet or his ankles are perfectly set up so that the Achilles has the pad resting right on it, so that the length of the attachment is also very important, that's right. You don't want the this part of the machine riding up and sliding up the leg as he curls through. So it's important that setup position is right from the start. Now, he has his arms set in, nothing too crazy, but the hips pushing into the bench to prevent the hips from driving up. So we want to make sure his hip is in extension. That will isolate the hamstrings further. So clenching the glutes and off we go. So first thing we're going to look at is just how the arm moves and how it comes up. So get Harry to do a curl all the way to the top. So as you can see, you want to be going all the way to the top with a squeeze right at the top and then all the way down to the bottom until the knee completely locks out. That's a full repetition. So stopping halfway or 2/3 on the way down is not quite a full rep. So all the way up, go again, and all the way back down, that's a full rep. Then what we're going to look at is some variations on foot position, and what that will do is target parts of the hamstring a little bit different. So we can turn the feet out and do some reps like that. And that'll target the hamstring slightly differently than it will if we actually now turn the toes in and get the toes touching at the top like that. That would place a different emphasis on the hamstring. So that's how you perform the lying leg curl.